What happens when a beloved icon is no longer protected by copyright? Welcome to a world where Mickey Mouse is in danger of becoming a free-for-all. The Walt Disney Company was founded in 1923, and since then, it has become one of the world's most iconic entertainment companies. As part of this success, Disney has gone to great lengths to protect its most beloved character, Mickey Mouse. But this protection is not indefinite. Disney's copyright protection on Mickey Mouse is set to expire in 2024, and this could have serious implications for the company and its fans. The story begins all the way back in 1928, when Walt Disney releases a movie called Steamboat Willie, starring a mouse named Mickey. The film was an instant hit, and Mickey quickly became one of the most beloved characters in the world. But Disney soon faced a problem. The copyright protection on Mickey was set to expire in just 28 years. Disney knew that if the copyright expired, anyone could use the character. They could change his background, make new films. They would lose complete creative control. Not to mention that they would be able to use it without a licensing fee, which means the company would lose out on tons of potential profits. So Disney began a campaign to extend the protection. They hired prominent lobbyists, bought advertisements, and even wrote letters to Congress. At first, it seemed like their efforts would be in vain. Congress wasn't convinced that they needed to extend the copyright protection, and even argued that Mickey wasn't important enough to justify their time or efforts on the topic. But Disney was not deterred. They continued their lobbying efforts, and in 1955, they were able to renew their copyright protection until 1986. But then, in 1976, the Copyright Act was passed. This act extended copyright protection on Mickey Mouse from 28 years to 75 years. It was a major victory for Disney, and a testament to their dedication and lobbying prowess. Disney, however, didn't stop there, and in 1998, the Mickey Mouse Protection Act was passed, which extended the protection all the way through to the end of 2023. Disney's success in being able to lobby Congress to extend the copyright protection on Mickey Mouse is a remarkable story. It demonstrates not only the power of a well-executed lobbying campaign, but the importance of copyright protection in the modern world. With the copyright protection extended, Disney was able to profit from Mickey Mouse for almost a century, and they ensured that Mickey Mouse became a beloved part of pop culture for generations. With the protection now set to expire at the end of this year, though, what happens now? Well, first, it's important to know that the version of Mickey in Steamboat Willie is not the same as the Mickey Mouse that you would see if you went today to visit Walt Disney Resort. The modern version of Mickey first appeared in 1983 and is set to enter the public domain in 2079. That means that the modern version of Mickey will remain under copyright protection for almost another 60 years. The Mickey Mouse Clubhouse version of Mickey, which many who are closer to my age will be more familiar with, actually enters the public domain in 2037. So that means that version also is under protection for another 15 or so years. So what should you actually expect in 2024? To understand the implications of this expiring protection, we must understand the basics of copyright law. Copyright protection allows creators, such as Disney, to control the use of their creative works. This protection lasts for a certain period of time. When that period of time is up, the creative work enters the public domain. This means that anyone can use the work without having to get permission from the original creator. So what happens if Mickey Mouse enters the public domain? Well, without the copyright protection, Disney would lose control over how Mickey Mouse is used. This could mean that anyone can create a Mickey Mouse product without needing permission or paying a royalty to Disney. This could significantly hurt Disney's bottom line. But Mickey Mouse entering the public domain could have positive implications. As a public domain character, anyone can now create Mickey Mouse products and use Mickey Mouse in their works. This could lead to an increase in creativity, new products, movies, books, all featuring Mickey Mouse. So what can Disney do to protect Mickey Mouse? Well, Disney could lobby Congress to extend the copyright protection period for Mickey Mouse. This could potentially keep Mickey out of the public domain for many more years. However, this is not a surefire solution. Congress could choose to extend it, but many Republicans have already publicly stated that they will not vote to protect or help Disney in this scenario. And even if they did, the Supreme Court could always step in and declare Disney's copyright invalid, which at this point might actually be in the best interest of the public. One thing you may have noticed recently is that Disney has started using the original Mickey Mouse from Steamboat Willie in its opening sequences before films. This has actually given the company a new option, which is to try and trademark the character by saying that its placement in that opening sequence has made the original Mickey Mouse part of its brand, and that everyone who sees the character knows that they're about to watch a Disney-produced film. They would then argue that allowing others to use that version of Mickey Mouse could create confusion to consumers and customers about what actually is and is not created by Disney. While Mickey entering the public domain is a major story, there are many other great works that will enter the public domain in 2024. These include Charlie Chaplin's The Circus, the last Winnie the Pooh book by A.A. Milne, The House at Pooh Corner, along with other works by Virginia Woolf, Radcliffe Hall, President Lyndon B. Johnson, Pablo Picasso, Hank Williams, and Joseph Stalin. Disney is in a precarious position when it comes to Mickey Mouse. The copyright protection on the beloved character is set to expire, and when it does, Disney's going to lose control over how Mickey Mouse is used. While the future of Mickey Mouse is uncertain, what we can say is that Disney's fight to protect Mickey shows the importance of copyright and intellectual property, and it's vital that companies, including startups and small businesses, work to protect their creations and work to register their intellectual property, copyright, trademarks, patents, and other non-tangible goods and assets that actually provide incredible value to them and their companies.